Alright, while the stream is going live, I will take a 30-second break, and I'm going to go grab something to drink, so I'll be right back. Okay, alright. Hey guys, how's it going? When is it gonna start? We are gonna start right now. Hey guys, Brad M73 here, back with more Farming Simulator 17. And my chainsaw. Come on now, there we go. Okay, so let's see, I'm going to be picking up from where I left off yesterday. Which, let's look at the map. Oh! Yeah, I remember now. We've got tons of sugar beets to harvest. There we go. Alright. Don't drink and drive. What if I just drink water? Or coffee or something. I'm drinking coffee. Alright, come on, let's see what he does. Let's do this. There he goes. Ah, coffee, yum. So, today I'm just going to be working on the, harvesting these sugar beets and offloading the sugar beets. And I think, let's see, where was our big semi-truck? Oh, here he is. We're going to have to load this guy back up with sugar beets because we're going to have tons to sell. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know if I should... I think I should probably wait. Wait a while because the price of sugar beets is going to fluctuate. Maybe I will even wait for another day, but we don't have a whole lot of money right now, so I'm just trying to do what I can to make money and not waste too much money. Let's see, did we get the other fields combined? I don't know if we... Oh, gosh. Can we fit through the hole? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. I am a driving ninja. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go back and look at the map really quick. Fruit types. Yeah, I don't know that I've... Yeah, okay. These two fields are ready to harvest. So, we'll also get the harvester out. Uh-oh. Just finished watching episode 2. Doing good so far. Thank you. Hey, Shanna. Welcome back. Hi, Medi. Screen issue. Are we having the same darn screen issue that we were before? Uh-oh. We shouldn't be. Okay, hold on just a second, guys. Okay, hopefully the stream didn't just crash. Okay, we should... Uh-oh. You guys will see my desktop for half a second. What's the problem is like when because I have to switch to a different video mode in order to record for my my normal episode. Then I do live stream and I record at different screen resolutions. So for like my normal episode, I record at 2560 by 1440, and then I downscale that to 1080p for YouTube. Where in for the live streams, I basically stream in 1080p, so I have to resize the game graphics, and sometimes, I don't know, the YouTube setting doesn't, or not the YouTube setting, but the OBS setting doesn't kick over, so it's kind of a pain now. So, alright, so we are back. Everything looks good. Hello, Lewis. Hey, Dan. Yep, thanks. It is cool now. Oh, yeah. It's always cool. Well, except for when it's not. I'm watching in school. Uh-oh, don't get a detention. There was somebody the other day that sent me a message, and they're like, I got a detention because they caught me watching your live stream in school. I laughed, and then I also immediately felt bad. Whoops. There we go. Helper J has completed their task. Who is Helper J? I don't see a Helper J. Did I finally get some sleep? Yes, I did get some sleep. Not enough sleep. Of course, you can never get enough sleep, but that's why I've got my coffee. Jeffrey Myers, Brad, I have returned. Hello, Jeffrey. Adam Pringle is it's your birthday today. Happy birthday, Adam. Dr. Sloth, I'm new to your channel. Love your vids. Thank you so much. I try. I aim to please. And all those things. Let's see. What guy? Hello, what guy? Did you have problems with tree logs being displaced after log out? Well, we can go and look and see. I don't think so, though. Actually, I'm gonna get ready to offload the sugar beet. Well, wait. Yeah, up here. Here's all the logs that we cut down the other day that I still haven't taken to the mill because they're kind of too big for the little Steppa trailer up there. No, I haven't had any problems with it yet. Not like in Farming Sim 15. If you guys remember in Farming Sim 15, logs were like all over the place. It was crazy. Let's see what prices for sugar beet. Whoa. Oh no, those are potatoes. Maplefield Mill is still $248. How do you get seeds? Well, it depends. If you have hired workers and you have the selection for, like, okay, let me see if it's on here. I think it's on this part here. Okay, so under game settings, when you see helper refill, for seed, fertilizer, slurry, and manure, what this means is when you hire a helper, the helper will automatically buy. So here we have buy and then off. So when you hire the helper, you don't even need seeds in the seeder. The money for the seeds will come out of your bank account as the helper is actually seeding or fertilizing or slurrying or manuring, or you can even do it for fuel. But I tend to like to leave fuel off and actually refill my vehicles on my own. I think that's a little bit more realistic, but Now, if you're playing on hard mode, you actually have to go into the store, into the pallets, I'm sorry, and actually buy the seed pallets. And they're not specific to, you know, what type of fruit that you want to plant. They're just generic seed pallets. Only 300 watching. I only see 220 right now. Everybody's too busy playing and not watching. That's the whole problem. But that's all right. When am I going to do, or am I going to do a multiplayer series? Yes, tentatively. I haven't, you know, worked it all out yet. But yes, I do plan to do a multiplayer series. I still haven't heard back from the whole multiplayer server thing. Let's see here. Yeah, yes, Isakana, you are correct. Hard mode can have the same settings. However, you do have to manually set those settings in hard mode. So if you just go into hard mode, all of those settings are maxed anyway. And then if you want to remove certain things, then yes, you can. All right. Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I can feel the pretty sugar beats. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's like my 90s. It's like my mid 90s I don't even know what you call it. Sugar beet power ballad. Hey, hey, hey. I just got and it's sick. Something tells me there's a word missing there. Your straw pile ate your pickup. Wait, are you the one that sent me the picture of, like, the gigantic straw pile? With the pickup truck in the middle of it? Dr. Sloth hopes I reach 1 million subs. You are not the only one. That would be incredible. Which maps are in the game? This map, which is called Goldcrest Valley, and the Farming Sim 15 Gold Edition map called Sosnovka. But it also has a few tweaks to it, the Sosnovka map. So it's got the pig farm, and then sheep and cattle have been minorly adjusted. And then there's also an animal buying place on the new map. I just killed your ears. I'm sorry about your ears. I hope they heal in time. Brad, your singing fills me with life. Oh no. Well, I shouldn't say oh no. I should say yay. Am I going to play Farming Sim 15? Yes. I might actually work on closing out the Farming Sim series, or I'm sorry, the Farming Sim 15 series later today, maybe if I have time tonight. I don't know that I'll be live streaming tonight. I think I do need like a break with like one good night's sleep. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll just kind of have to see how I'm feeling later today. And see, because I need to do some editing work and on one of my other video series, and I also need to do, well, let's see, what else do I need to do? Well, I need to finish out the Farming Sim series, and then also record more series for Farming Sim 17. Yay! Am I drunk? No. No, I don't get drunk. Oh, no. Why is the stream only 1080p instead of 4K? Well, I don't have a 4K monitor. I only have a 1440p monitor. And I don't have enough upload speed to support 1440p or 4K for that matter. Can I go to another map? No, I'm staying on this one. I mean, the only other map out right now is Sosnovka. If you guys have played Farming Sim 15 Gold Edition, or if you've seen my Season 2 Let's Play on the Sosnovka map, then you already know what the map looks like. There's really no changes other than what I just described. Plus, you now have the field jobs on the field, so there's kind of like really nothing to see there. Let's see, how is our semi filling up? I thought it'd be fuller than that, but I guess not. So I guess what I'll do is I'll take this down. I'm going to drop this off at the train, and I'm just going to store it in that central warehouse. And then once we have a great demand at the, well, we don't have a great demand, but I think once I get close to the end of the hour or the top of the hour, I'll send the train over there. We'll try to get over there before the price goes down. And I'm fairly certain it will go down since I just sold a bunch of crop there. Do I know Banky? Yes, I do. Do you know Banky? Do you know if anyone is working on another map? Oh, I'm sure there's tons of people working on different maps right now. I know Silver, well, I can't talk about that right now. Oh, there we go. So, you are just a poor guy that can't afford 4K. No, I wouldn't game in 4K if you asked me. 4K technology is only half-baked. The maximum screen refresh rate that you can even play games in is only 60 frames a second because there are currently no 4K monitors that support over 60 hertz refresh rate. Not to mention you would need, two high-end video cards in SLI to even get anything remotely playable. So really, no, I don't really, 4K isn't there. In 4 or 5 years, maybe, when we get 4K monitors that are doing, 120 hertz or 144 hertz or whatever, and video cards are powerful enough to get the the performance in 4K, then I'll step up to that. Right now I play games above 1080p. I play at 1440p, which is almost twice the resolution of 1080p. And I only need one 1080 Strix, and I get 110 frames a second in GTA 5. So, on ultra settings. So I don't need anything. I don't need 4K. And the gaming experience on 4K, while it can be passable for a lot of money, still isn't there. What is your FS? What is... Dustin Chataway says, Brad, what is your FS map of all time? I'm not sure I understand the question. I think there's a word missing there, but I think you're asking what is my favorite FS map of all time. So far, it is this one. I absolutely love this map. Way more than I ever have. What is my favorite food? Oh, probably sushi. What is my favorite tractor? Just get a 4K TV? Yeah, no. Play it on a GTX 970. Yeah, yeah, that would be a horrible 4K experience, let me tell you. You know, when I first built this, built my ultimate gaming computer, I spent, right around $6,000, and since that time, I've gone through, I'm on my fourth video card, so I started off with the 980 Poseidon. Oh crap, we're full here. I started off with the GTX 980 Poseidon. About 6 or 7 months later, I moved to dual 980 Ti Strix cards. And just back in July of this year, I moved to a single 1080 Strix card. And I couldn't be happier. I mean, it's just like the ultimate gaming experience. I can run, not pretty much, there's no pretty much about it. I can run every single game that I own on Ultra Detail, and it just runs perfectly. And, I'm locked to 60 frames a second because I'm not in dev mode. But, I can turn my frame rate counter on. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Hopefully you can. And I mean, it's locked at 60 frames a second. When you see the number flicker, it's just because of synchronization issues between Farming Sim and the frame buffer. But if I were able to turn this off without killing the stream somehow, it would go straight to about 110 frames a second. I'll turn that off because it's kind of annoying to look at. Did I ever drive a tractor? Yeah, I've driven a few. Not many. Not in a long time, but yep, I've driven a few small ones. Can I contact the developers? You mean Giant Software? Yes, I can. Fraser Page says, this is my first stream. Welcome aboard. Don't forget to subscribe. Skitly Gamer says, hi Brad, what's up? Hello Skitly. Well, as you can see, I'm playing Farming Sim, so I guess Farming Sim is what's up. Farming Sim, it's what's up. If you could play with another Farming Sim YouTuber, who would it be? I would play with myself. Wait, what? I don't understand the question then. Oh, sorry, okay, we're back with Farming Simulator 17. I didn't know what happened there, as I think my alternate personality took over there for a moment. I'm very sorry about... Okay, we're back. Let's see, let's get back into... the Massey Ferguson. I don't think Massey Ferguson... Ferguson was probably the guy's name... But when he first, developed the Combine, he probably thought it was so big, he was like, that's massive. But he was probably like, a hillbilly or something. So he's like, that's massive. And so everybody thought he was saying Massey. And so really, instead of it being Massey Ferguson, it's really supposed to be Massive Ferguson. As in the massive... No, that was the worst joke ever. Gosh, can't believe I told it. What's the best way to get money in Farming Sim 17? Farming. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Bradham73. I am my favorite YouTuber. That's a good question. I don't watch too many other YouTubers actually. There are people that I watch, but You know, I don't like to pick favorites. There are a lot of great YouTubers out there. Massive Ferguson. I know. And a Massive Ferguson. Be like, Massive... What is he saying again? Terrible joke. Terrible. I know, Shauna. It was a terrible joke. Oh, if I could meet any YouTuber, who would it be? I don't know. Yeah, Massey Harrison and Harry Ferguson are the creators. Brad, what's your email? I need to tell you about a bug. Well, I don't give out my email, because then I would have... I already have 1,100 emails. If you... Well, just, you know, tell me about the bug here in the chat, and we'll see what happens. I might be able to help you. Aha! Am I doing gold? If you're referring to the gold nuggets, I've already found them all. If I could add a brand to Farming Sim 17, what would it be? That should be pretty obvious. John Deere, of course. Alt F4 lets you ride on the animals except the chickens. Oh, I'll have to check that, Flexi. Don't hit Alt F4. It's just gonna kill your game. He's being a troll. Yeah, he's being a troll. Troll is a troll. Yeah, whatever they call the next edition, Gold Farming Sim 17 or whatever, it'll probably be out about this time next year. Do I know Bill's T-Max? No, but I know somebody who does and knows him personally. I have a bug on my computer. Well, then just, like, pick it up and take it outside. Am I going to be on TeamSpeak after this? I might. Do I like waffles? Everybody likes waffles. Of course I do. My dad subscribed to you. Oh, thank you. Am I a John Deere fan? Yep, I sure am. My uncle actually used to own a John Deere dealership here in Ohio years ago. He passed some years ago, but yeah, he used to own a John Deere dealership. In what video did I find all the nuggets? It was one of the live streams. I actually earlier today I just made a video on how to find all 100 nuggets, and I hope to have that posted later today or tonight. So just you know, keep posted. I'll have that video up soon. Do I know Landy Kid? Yes, I do. What difficulty is this? This is on normal difficulty. Do I think John Deere will be added? No, not anytime soon. Lamborghini for the win. Just subbed the other day, but loving your content. Thank you very much, Bruce. I try. Am I American? Yes, I am. Do I like cheesecake? Yeah, yeah. It depends on the kind of cheesecake, but yeah, take me to the Cheesecake Factory. I don't, you know, they're pretty much all good cheesecakes there. Have I ever Googled myself? Yes, and all those naked pictures are not me, I swear. Do I have Discord? No, I don't. What is the reward for the nuggets? I don't know what a nugget is. What program? What? Oh, okay. Okay, Shauna, I gotcha. New Holland, if it ain't blue, it won't do. It would be nice to see, you know, if somebody put Oliver in the game, like for classic tractors. I think that would be pretty cool. Cherry cheesecake, ooh, that sounds good. Anything with like chocolate or like I had a like a chocolate truffle cheesecake once, and I swear I've never been the same person since. It was just absolutely amazing. Should you put? You should put duels on the tractor. No, I disagree. Do I know Roman Atwood? Yeah, well, he's like, we're best friends. He's my neighbor. Not. Brett Cully, I hope that was a typo. Have you ever done a water bottle flip? No. Do I like apples? I love apples. Actually, my cousins have an apple orchard. Am I... Don't ask that. Okay, do you find that the pickup rodeo more useful than... oh yeah, the pickups now are like way more useful. If she ain't red, leave her in the shed. Oh, I dated a redhead once, and I think she has more mug shots than a career criminal. That girl was poison. Are there gold nuggets on Sosnovka? I do not believe so, no. I looked around a little bit. I couldn't find any, so I don't think there was. They rarely put the the gold nuggets or coins or whatever in the gold edition maps. I don't know why they don't. I wish they would, but they just don't. What happens if you flip the harvester? Well, you just have to flip it back over. Or reset it if you can't. Would you have all the money in the world or friends? All the money in the world, because then I could buy my friends. Wait, what was the question again? Of course I'd take friends. What's the reward for nuggets? Well, you'll have to find them all and see. Shauna, you're not supposed to give it away. Aww. Do I like trains? I mean, they're alright. I'm not gonna like... I'm not like ecstatic about trains, but yeah, I mean, they're cool. Guys, stop asking about Daggerwin, please. This isn't his stream. This is mine. Where is the donation link? The donation link is on the main page. If you go to the main page for my YouTube channel, up in the banner section, there is a donation link on the bottom right corner of the banner. In case you guys want to donate. That would be awesome. Best crop to plant. Ooh, it's right now. I even though I have like 40 hours in the game, I still am not convinced I know which one is truly the best. But I would say it's probably a toss-up between sugar beets, sunflowers, or soybeans. But really, it also depends highly on how lucky you get with great demands. So if you don't get, like, You know, if you don't get lucky with great demands, then, you know, it might not matter as much. What's my favorite band? Oh, man. Probably Rush or Pink Floyd. I should get a Patreon account. You know, I've had people mention Patreon before, but I've looked into it. And I'm kind of like, not sure. Who is Roman Atwood? He's just another YouTuber. I don't think he does farming sim or anything, but he's just a vlogger. Seems like a nice guy. I don't know him personally though. Do you know when the game will come out on Xbox One? It's already out. It came out the other day. Sam F says, "I love you. Will you marry me?" I got. I don't even know how to respond to that. ELO. Oh my gosh. That's going back in time. The Ender Gamer 45. You should add a truck what? If I could add a truck, what would it be? Oh man. I don't know. Man, I'd have to think about that for a while. I'm not a big like pickup truck kind of guy, so I don't really know them. But maybe like a Ford F-350. How long have I had my channel? Since 2006. Can you send me a copy of FS17, please? I cannot. However, this weekend, I will be doing, on Saturday, I will be doing a live stream. I'm going to be starting sometime between 2 and 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to hang out for a few hours, and then I'm going to give away one Steam key for Farming Simulator 17. Sorry, I don't have any console keys. It would be nice to also add small tractors in the game. Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Like old style track, you know, like older tractors would be pretty cool. Come on. There we go. Are the DLC vehicles just skins of the other vehicles? Yeah, pretty much. If you're referring to the pre-order bonus tractors, yes, they're just skinned. And there's already mods available for them, so you can go out onto, like, I know I saw them all on LS 2017, actually. Do I like motocross? I don't dislike it. I've never really been into it, though. Why does harass from a forage wagon not tip in the BGA punkers? That's a good question. I don't know. Can you help me, please? I have a glitch in FS17. I can't see tractors and can't find a fix. I'm playing on Steam. The first thing I would do is to check your graphics card drivers. Make sure you're running on the newest graphics card drivers. Everyone is allowed to mod, yes. Can I go in cab? Yes, I can. Travis R says, really like your channel. Have been enjoying your FS17 content. Well, thank you, Travis. I appreciate that. Can I do wooled chips? International would actually be, yeah, I have to agree, Stanley McFadden. International Harvester would be and just International in general would be a great name to add. I think they're pretty tough to get, though. I mean, SCS hasn't even gotten international for semis in American Truck Sim, so do something. I am doing something. I'm waiting. We're offloading sugar beets, guys. Logging or livestock? Oh, ooh, oh. It depends on how much time you want to put into logging, but I think livestock eventually is really going to be the way to go. If Courseplay came out, am I going to use that mod? Yes, I will definitely use Courseplay if it comes out. No doubt about it. Top 3 favorite tractors in the game. Ooh, the new Dutsfar, for sure. Oh man. The Fendt Vario 939 that I'm driving right here. And then I don't know if I've really chosen a third favorite yet. I still haven't driven like the giant Challengers, so that could be. Alright, we are gonna head on down back to the train yard. What's the difference between wide wheels and normal wheels? The wide wheels are wide. They're wider than the normal wheels. I hope I get 100,000 subscribers this year. Thank you very much. I don't know if we'll make it to 100,000, but I'm sure we'll make it at least to 50,000. But thank you. I hope I eventually get there. Would Courseplay work on console? No, because it requires scripting. Unfortunately for you console guys. Case IH is International Harvester. Oh, you're right. You're right. See, that's how much I know about about farming. Courseplay won't come out. The dev is working on cattle and crops. Well, you have to remember there are multiple people that worked on Courseplay. So if one of the devs is working on cattle and crops, there's still a possibility it'll come out. I really hope that it does. I think it'll really suck if it doesn't. How to fix FPS drops? Usually you need to buy a new video card. Why do I enjoy the game? Just because it's relaxing. You're kind of... It's just a relaxing game to play. You're not worried about, shooting people or getting shot or somebody glitch shooting you through a wall and, that kind of stuff. So, I like all kinds of games. I mean, I like other games than just Farming Sim. But, yeah, I enjoy Farming Sim because it's just very relaxing. Do I use the belt system? Yes, I do. I use the belt system. How about you? Yeah. Wait, that was terrible. All right, here we go. Nicholas Rollins says, nice video. Thank you, Nicholas. Can you put duals on case combines? I don't think you can all of them, but I think one you can. YOLO Shallow just joined. Thanks for joining. Be sure to subscribe. Can you have a look on the conveyor belt? Let's see if I got any vehicles over here. Yes, yes I can. But on my flashlight, it's starting to get dark outside. Are belt systems as good as the mods? I have no idea. I never used any conveyor belt mods. Here is my conveyor belt. You actually have to set it up. This is one piece, this is another piece, and you can go from one belt to the next. It's pretty cool. Brad, I hit 48,000 subscribers. Congrats. Thank you, Ryan. Uh-oh. Gotta offload. Uh-oh. I just caused like $50,000 of damage on that combine. Brad, you're the best YouTuber. Thank you, Nick. Why does it still say preview partner? Oh, because I just haven't changed the name of the live stream. Yeah, it would be nice if they had smaller tractors. I personally like Kubota. I think that would be a good one to add, a good brand. Denise Tyndall, I really like your channel, Brad. Thank you, Denise. Belts don't work on console. What? Do they not have them on console? Congratulations on 48,000, man. You deserve it, and even more. Thank you, Metamon. Can everybody mod on Xbox One? Well, everybody can submit mods. That doesn't mean they'll be, that doesn't mean they'll be approved. They might be, but it's hard to say. Come on, let's kick it into high gear. Matija, great video, and you are the best farming simulator player. Thank you. How's the weather there? The weather is actually nice and warm. I actually got a little bit of painting done on the Millennium Falcon that I had to do outside today, so that was pretty good. And then it's going to start turning colder. Yay. Brad, they're on console, but they don't work. That's strange. Adam McInnes, have you tried out the belts on PS4, and do they work on PlayStation 4? That's what Yes, they have belts on PS4, and they work. Okay, thank you, Anthony. That answers the question. Can you do missions while I'm waiting? Well, the problem is I have to offload the sugar beet harvester every time it goes down the field, and so if I do a mission, then we're gonna the sugar beets aren't gonna get harvested. My favorite tractor right now is the Fendt 939 Vario. So many people have asked what my favorite tractor is that Nightbot is now banning people for saying, or not banning people, but timing them out for asking. Can you show us how to set up the conveyor belts? Yeah, I probably can. Actually, let me finish this up really quick, and we'll go set up the conveyors. Got a little bit there, and I got to do this little corner up in the field up here, and then we will go and do the conveyor belts. Okay. I'm gonna just drive him up to this end of the field so he'll be ready to offload. Do I like the Challenger? Yep. What's my favorite color? Probably blue. I'm going to walk over here to the conveyors really quick just to kind of show you how they set up. Now, basically you want to tow them into position as close as you possibly can. And then you can actually get inside the vehicle. You can see it says Grima SL8022 Quantum. And then you get on the control menu, you actually have to hit enter to start the engine. And then you can actually drive them around, which is kind of hilarious. And so, yeah, you would drive them around to get them positioned how you want them. And then that's really about it. You stop, stop the engine. You can also, let's see here. You can raise and lower the boom. You can extend it and retract it like that. So you can make it pretty long. Whoa. Hey, hello, baby. Let's see here. So yeah, anyway, you can extend that and do different things. And then with the small guy here, you just move him around just like you do the other ones, and he will pick up sugar beets and, deliver them up the conveyor. And because there's no truck up here, the conveyor will stop. But if we drive to a truck or a tipper under here, it's going to drop the sugar beets into there. So, oh, whoops, let's go and drop the, what in the world? Okay. I thought I saw a rainbow for a second. I'm like, what? Calm down. Can I add you on Xbox One? No, because I don't have an Xbox One. Unfortunately, I wish I... Well, I don't... I have a PlayStation 3, and I haven't played a game on it since GTA 5, and I literally have no plans on playing any games on PS3. There's really nothing out on PS4 or Xbox One that I would be dying to play. PC pretty much has me covered, and then some when it comes to gaming. So I just don't really see myself buying a console anytime soon. The extended belt could be useful. That scared me. I'm sorry, Sam. I scared you. Do I have dev mode on? I think I do, yes. Though I can't take it out of 60 FPS mode because I'm recording. Am I making a multiplayer server? I'm working on it. Welcome back, is it Hosea or Josiah? Hi, Brown and Chat. Hello, Jonathan. If I could add one thing into the game, what would it be? Hot babes. Wait, if I could add one thing into the game, it would be the John Deere brand. One thing that I really... As a matter of fact, I was talking to the guys at Giants yesterday about... I think it would be absolutely awesome if they added self-propelled windrowers to the game. I just think that would be awesome. I think it would be awesome. That was an attempted Butthead laugh. No, that's basically what Butthead would sound if he were my age. It's like, that's what he would sound like. Is there any multiplayer on Xbox? Yep, yes there is. Let's clean up the pigs. Wonder how many pigs we're up to now. We had 66 before. All right. Let's see. Let's look and see how our animals are doing. Oh, we got 67 pigs. Wheat and barley, I think. Did we put barley in this? Maybe I'll just drive this up and fill... Yeah, there's barley in here. Let's drive up and we'll fill the pigs up with barley. Gonna fill the pigs up with barley. Will I ever play multiplayer? Yes, I am. What am I eating? I'm eating like a little burrito thing. It's my pseudo lunch. Get a log, stand on it, and then start to jump. You will start flying. No, you won't. No, you won't. Do I like when Beavis and Butthead met their dads? That was a long time ago. Why didn't they put John Deere in the game? Because of licensing reasons. Alright, so we're going to pull up here. We're just going to pull the semi-truck up until we can unload, which is right now. And you can see right there, our wheat, barley just got maxed out. And we'll take this back to the main silo. Evening, folks. Hello, Mux. Am I on hard mode? Nope, just on normal mode. I'm doing my Let's Play series in hard mode, though. Can I please answer? Yes, I can. See what I mean? Like, Nightbot's timing people out for asking those questions. Nightbot's pretty smart. It looks at like super repetitive questions and it'll start timing people out. If you run into certain trees, wait, what? They will fall over. I haven't found that yet. I'm new to the channel, so what do you do more than farming? I entertain you. Can you push the horn for me? There you go. Can I show you the Case Optum? I can show it to you in the store menu. But I don't actually own one. Not yet. My favorite combine? Ooh, I really like the official Fent mod combine. I think that one's really nice. I like them all, but you know, obviously the ones with the bigger capacities. I really like the New Holland because it's got just huge amounts of carrying capacity, but it's not like, I don't like the color and things like that as much. But it's a nice combine. Uh-oh, we're almost full. You and Landy Kid make the best videos. Thank you. Who's Landy Kid anyway? No, I'm just kidding. I know who he is. The Fent 900, this is the 939 Vario, so it's part of the same series. Is the game radio copyright free? No, it is not. I got a bunch of copyright, you know, not strikes, but a bunch of copyright claims, and I actually did get them worked out through Giants, but and I'm gonna do another test to see if I can run the in-game radio. So I'll probably just like sit in game, run the radio for a bit, and record, and then just upload that footage. You guys will probably never see it, and I just want to see if the video gets claimed. And if it does, I'll just delete it, and then I'll just know that, well, I guess I'm never gonna be able to use the in-game radio. I like the in-game radio too. If you're just playing by yourself, it's great, but yeah, if you're live streaming or YouTubing, forget about it. Will this game be on PlayStation 3? No, it will not. Do I live on a farm? No, I do not. But my mother owns a farm. It used to be my grandmother's farm, and someday it will be my farm, I guess. I don't know if I'll live there, but I don't know. We'll see. Am I from the USA? Yes, I am. Hello, Hayden! Thank you for subscribing. Is there a 933? Let's look and see. Fent, nope, 700. Oh, the case, or the Dutesfar 9 series. Oh, that's gonna be the next tractor I buy for sure. Fent 9, okay, so you've got the 930, right? That's the base level. You've got the 936 and the 939. The 936 and the 939. So the 930, 936, and 939. So that's part of like customizing your tractors. Fent is pretty funny about their colors. They only allow these two colors. And then the wheel setup is standard wheel weights, wide tires, and twin wheels. I don't really like twin wheels. They don't really add anything into the game as far as I can tell. They're just annoying. This game will not be on Xbox 360. You can barely run on the Xbox and PlayStation 4. What are you talking about? Elias Torninson says, "Am I stupid?" Yes, I am. That should go without saying, Elias. You're always gonna know the answer for that. Andrew Walsh just sub. Thank you, Andrew. Brady Graff subscribe. Thank you, Brady. Now here's where everybody says that they subscribe, but they've already been subscribed for like weeks. Do I have the JCB Fast Track 3000 Extra? No, I do not yet, but I will buy it. Is it on Mac? Yes, it is. You can't get it through the Mac App Store, but if you buy it on Steam, you can download the Mac version. That actually reminds me, I do need to download the Mac version on Steam. Am I funny? No. Under no circumstances am I funny. Do I like the sound that makes when you drive in the dirt? Yes, I do. Can you turn on the beacons? Yes, I can. Now you can see the reflections of the beacons. Look as the light reflects off the Grima. It is very impressive. Unfortunately, it's not available on console. Hashtag PC Master Race. Am I good at farming Sim 17? I'd like to think so. Jameson, thank you for subscribing. Master Oliver, thanks for subscribing. I need the JCB. Oh, there's plenty of things that I need, but we got to make money, and that's what we're working on right now. Shauna thinks I'm funny. Chat with you later. See you later, Denise. How many subs do I have now? I have, let's look. Let's look and see. I have 48,070. Come on, guys, we can do better than that. If you are not subscribed, you need to hit that subscribe button right now. We need to get to 4,100. We need to get there tonight. Do I have other livestock besides pigs? I do have sheep. And that reminds me, cleanliness is at 0. And I'm going to drive up. Yeah, I'm going to drive up to the sheep because we're going to clean out the sheep. Rudy Maddox just subscribed. Thank you very much, Rudy. Country Bow 1511 sub. Thank you. Farmer John sub. Thank you, Farmer John. What state am I from? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what state I'm from. What state am I from? Now we're up to 48,079. Can I do a like spike? You guys want to do a like spike? If so, hit that like button. Click the like button. Let everybody know you like the videos. That helps the video trend and helps me get more viewers. As if I needed any more. No, of course I need more. Come on, let's do a like spike. Not a lag spike, though. That would be bad. Alright, so here we are over at the sheep pens. We're going to pick up all the dirt and grass. Well, all the grass, really. Dirty sheep. Alright. Was easy as that. Now here is another problem that we're going to have. Is we've got a pallet here. And I don't know that I have a pallet fork over here, so let's go and look. No, I don't have a pallet fork. Now, I don't think... Yeah, you can't... Unfortunately, there's screens at the top. We're going to make a lot of money off of those, so let's... Let's offload the sugar beet harvester. I have an Xbox and a PC. Which is better for this game? It depends on how good your PC is. Generally, PC is going to be better. However, if you've got a low-end PC that's not geared towards gaming, your Xbox might actually be a better gaming experience. So it kind of depends on a few different factors. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my... my bucket up here, and we're going to go and actually buy another, let's see here, front loaders. We're going to buy another pallet fork. Hopefully I have enough money. Yep, 800 bucks. Money well spent. And I'm just going to leave a pallet fork down here, so whenever I need to come down and pick up more wool, it'll just be there. I can do it really quick, bring it back, and then move on. Can you use a laptop for FS17? Yes, you can. There are a variety of gaming laptops out there. What tractor am I in? I am in the Valtra cow skin edition. This is one of the pre-order bonuses. You got the game if you got it through Steam. I think you also get it if you have the collector's edition and what was the other thing? The collector's edition and the day one edition. I think you got it with, or the direct buy edition. I think you can get with, you know, if you bought it direct from Giant Software, I think you get this as well. Grayson Dontrell, I sub. Thank you, Grayson. Still broke, I see. Yes, I am. Nathan Simon, I sub. Thank you, Nathan. Yes, using an Asus G752 with a MX or 980. I'm sorry. Yes, that should play the game perfectly fine. Can you get a Goose gaming laptop for under 8? What is a Goose gaming laptop? There are some gaming laptops for under about 850 bucks. I mean, if you're thinking about spending that kind of money, like, just save up another 150 bucks and just buy one, buy a $1,000 one, because the difference will just be absolutely night and day. However, if you want to build a gaming PC, you can build an awesome budget gaming PC for under $850. If you don't absolutely have to have a laptop. Does an NVIDIA GeForce 820M run the game? Nope, that should run it just fine. I used to get bullied. Yeah, everybody goes through that, I think. Some people probably more than others, but yep, I think everybody unfortunately goes through that. Yeah, Asus makes some very good budget gaming laptops. I do have to say that I was actually trying to help a friend out several months ago, and I actually found some pretty decent Asus laptops that were in the $800 to $1,000 range that were very good. What kind of computer do I have? My computer is completely custom built by me, and so it's not like a brand. What am I going over here? How come you guys didn't tell me that I was going the wrong way? You guys are supposed to watch out for me. You let me down. Oh wait, we'll be here in just a second. I just have to find the building with the giant thing of yarn on top. Where is it now? Oh, here it is. Oh, yay, we're right here. Alright, so here is the yarn company, and all we have to do is come over here and set that down. And how much money are we going to get? It is sucking in the oh, 12,500. Ooh, I think that was better than the last time. Will I do more stuff with the Challenger? Yes, as needed. I like Advent. I've never heard of Advent. Do you get traffic tickets? No, you do not. Ooh, I don't think I've been over this bridge yet. I don't know, maybe I have. Is it hard to build a custom computer? I won't say it's hard, but you do kind of have to know what you're doing. A little bit, but it's not difficult. A 950 can handle ARC, yes. Have I mowed any grass? Yeah, I did a few weeks ago. Will 3 Titan X's run this game okay? Of course it will. That's kind of like a obvious question to ask. Of course, the Titan X's are starting to show their age, especially when a 980 Ti can outperform a single Titan X in most gaming situations. And a 1080 can definitely outperform a Titan X by about 30 to 40%. The only time you would really buy a Titan X, it wouldn't be for gaming, it would be for rendering. Rendering video or like CGI, you could use the Titan X for that, but the Titan X really isn't like an economical gaming video card, in any sense of the word. It would be kind of one of those things where if you had like way more money than you knew what to do with, buy a Titan X, but otherwise, nah. Now we can actually, whoops, wrong way. We can repay our loan, and now we are debt free, and now we are just going to be making money. Can an Acer run this game? Well, an Acer from like 2007 probably can't. An HD rate or AMD? I don't really know too much about AMDs. I'm sorry. What I would do is there's a website. I think it's called like Can I Run This Game or something like that. And there's a little app you download, and it'll actually look at your computer, and then you can select different games. I don't know, from like a pull-down list or whatnot, and it'll actually tell you if you can run the game. Can a GeForce 720M get me? I can play Minesweeper. I think a 720M will run it, but you might need to run it on like medium or low settings. Do you get the same features on Xbox One as you do on a PC? No, you don't. The game itself and everything in the game is pretty much the same, but graphically, the PC is capable. You know, if you've got a good gaming PC, it's definitely capable of pulling off a lot better graphics. Would NVIDIA run it okay? It just depends on what kind of NVIDIA graphics card you've got. Can I do trains? Probably. I purchased a game on Steam before it came out, got the 2 bonus DLC. However, in-game it doesn't show that I have them. But in stream it shows that they're installed. Okay, before you start your map every time, there's a DLC page. And it should show both of them in there. Off to the right, there should be 2 circles, and you have to actually check the check marks in those circles in order to activate the DLC for your current gaming session. I've got an i7 6700K with dual 980 Ti's. I have 2 980 Ti's sitting on the floor here in my office. Anybody want to buy them? Yeah, both of my old 980 Ti's I don't use anymore, so uh-oh. Guys, I might have to cut this stream short, so hold on for just a second. Guys, I really hate to do this. I've just had something come up and I have to run. I am so sorry. I will be back later tonight. I'll try to be here early for you guys. I'm so sorry. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you did enjoy the stream. We'll finish everything up tonight, I promise, and I will see you guys next time. I am BrettM73, unfortunately signing off on short notice. Bye for now.